It's 2 p.m. for
I mean,
me.
My brain is overclocked right now.
안녕하세요, 자이입니다. 제가 투수합 유튜버님이 운영하는 수학 동호회에 들어가 있는데요. 대부분은 이제 영미권 분들입니다. 평소에는 이 일반 수학의 여러 가지 신기한 개념들을 돌아가면서 발표한다든지 하는데, 그러다가 제가 기분 전환 느낌으로 그냥 한국 수학 문제 한번 풀어볼래? 했더니 그것도 재밌겠다 그러더라고요. 그래서 준비했습니다. 외국 수학 동아리의 한국 수학 문제 한국어로 풀기. 오로지 논리적인 추론만으로 모든 글을 해석해야 됩니다. 사전도 보면 안 됩니다. 제가 6문제를 준비했는데 과연 얼마나 걸렸을까요? I've prepared a set of problems in Korean that I think makes sense as a decipher challenge. Everyone will turn on their mic. I'm gonna share an Excalibur link with the problems and I'm gonna let you do your thing. Sounds exciting? Sniffer says
yes.
no.
Yes.
I've picked the problems very carefully and I think it's solvable. There's also a word quiz to the side. If you want, you can try to guess what each of the words mean. You get some lifelines. Yes, kinda, no. You can ask me a question. Is this word this meaning? Something like that. And I'm gonna answer in yes, kinda, or no. You get 3 chances to do that. Now or never. There's a Korean dictionary called a Naver dictionary. You get 1 chance to ask about a specific word. And I'm gonna search that term in Naver dictionary and just tell you what the definition is.
I guess we're starting on the first one. I know like a very, very small amount of Korean words. I might be able to pick out like thises and like ises and things like that. How did we figure out geometric sequence?
이 첫 번째 문제는 이 중에서 유일하게 고2 학력평가 문제고요. 한국어를 전혀 모른다는 가정하에 앞쪽에 A, 4, B가 나오고 뒤쪽에서 A 곱하기 B를 물어보는데 사이에 뭐 별게 없습니다. 그래서 A 곱하기 B가 말이 되려면 A 곱하기 B로 가능한 게 뭔가 한 가지밖에 없어야 되는데
Oh, well, I guess in that case it would just be 16. Oh, somebody already did this.
만약에 A와 4, 4와 B의 비율이 똑같다면 A 곱하기 B는 무조건 16이 됩니다. 이렇게 순서대로 비율이 같은 걸 등비수열이라고 하는데요. 이게 꽤 흔한 개념이라서 선택지에 16을 발견하시고 아래쪽 수열 문제에도 똑같은 단어가 있는 걸 보시고는 이 단어가 등비수열을 뜻한다는 걸 정확히 추리하셨습니다.
A sub 7. So there's A and there's also S. I guess maybe S is the partial sum? Possibly?
두 번째 문제에서는 흔히 수열을 나타낼 때 쓰이는 AN이 나오고 흔히 수열의 부분합을 나타낼 때 쓰이는 SN이 나와서 문제 내용을 어느 정도 추리할 수 있었습니다. 다만 여기서 사람들 사이에 소통 오류가 좀 발생해서 등비 수열 대신에 등차 수열인 줄 알고 문제를 풀다가 헤매는 일이 생겼거든요.
Well, wait a minute. So if S of 9 was... I guess it doesn't matter because if it's arithmetic... I'll just believe this person's interpretation. I'm still trying to convince myself that that's definitely what it's talking about.
네, 이쯤에서 문제 푸는 사람 소개를 드리자면 보라색 커서가 수학 유튜버 투수합님입니다. 특이사항으로는 일본어랑 중국어를 조금 공부하셨고 한국어는 발음하는 법 정도 알고 계십니다.
So this looks like it says su, I think. I'm gonna take the wild guess that is cognate to Japanese suji, which means number. So su is saying like there exist numbers. I know this is ga. This is like some kind of topic marker or something. Possibly this is a there is or there exists. Is this chaksu or choksu or something like that? Maybe real numbers, rational numbers. I'm trying to find an instance of where that even shows up.
저 다음 여기 빨간색 커서는 써니님인데요. 수학 올림피아드 경력이 있어서 굉장히 수학을 많이 하셨고 또 중국어를 하십니다.
Maybe how many of these regions can you fill the plane with? Like how many times the volume of the unit cube is the volume of the shaded thing? How would they specify? Like, oh, maybe the volume of the tetrahedron? I guess that's possible.
Yeah, possibly. It's just what portion of the cube is.
It would be 1/6. So.
네 번째 문제는 굉장히 오래된 수능에서 가져왔는데요. 문제에 숫자가 하나도 없고 추리해야 될 게 많아서 사실상 한국어를 전혀 모르는 상태로 맞추기는 어렵습니다. 하지만 문제에서 물어보는 것 자체는 쉬워서 이 정도면 혹시나 맞출 수 있지 않을까 하는 정도로 넣어봤는데 일단 처음에는 좀 헤매는 모습입니다.
You'll just see me dragging around Korean characters trying to match the problems. Oh, I cannot find the words. Oh, that's what. Oh, I didn't know that these are the same character. I see.
I'm pretty sure this if with thing is actually the topic marker. It's like this sequence a sub n, with regard to that sequence, this thing is satisfied or something like that. N and nen is like the topic marker.
Okay, even, add, odd, subtract. Okay.
이 문제는 정보가 거의 다 수식으로 나와 있긴 한데 딱 단어 2개가 문제입니다. 지금 아마 하나는 even, 하나는 odd 이런 뜻일 거다라고 추리를 했는데요. 둘 중에 뭐가 뭔지를 모르니까 써니님이 우선은 위쪽이 an이 홀수인 경우라고 생각했을 때 답이 뭐가 나오는지 확인해봤습니다. 그랬더니 선지에 없는 8이 답으로 나와서 이게 틀렸고 윗줄이 an이 짝수인 경우일 거다라고 확정을 지은 모습입니다.
Even is subtract. Odd is add. Even is subtract. Okay, I'm now back on word search duty. I'm just searching for squares and circles. Okay, I think maybe my 3 interpretation is wrong, or maybe this is just easier than I think it is.
지금 살짝 당황을 하셨는데 위쪽 문제에 뭔가 점 3개가 나오고 아래쪽 문제에도 삼각형 그림이 있어서 이 단어 뜻이 triangle일 거라고 썼는데 그러고 나니까 이 아래쪽 문제에 이 단어가 너무 많이 나오는 거죠. 3번이나 나옵니다. 그래서 원래는 이게 무슨 어려운 문제인 줄 아셨는데 아니 무슨 내용이 triangle밖에 없고 뭐 어려운 게 들어갈 자리가 없어요.
I mean, this gotta be triangle, right? Okay, square, square, and circle, square. This must be what it feels like to read Chinese for people who don't know Chinese. I mean, if this is solvable, this has to be center, right?
I think this is arithmetic sequence.
No, I think this is just sequence. Wait, maybe it could be geometric? Oh, and this can either start with 7 or it could be... does anyone have intuition as to whether it would be starting by 7 or come in... I believe it starts with 7.
How do you know that?
It looks nice.
이 문제를 등차 수열로 잘못 푼 걸 확인해서 등비 수열로 다시 푸셨고 첫째 항이 7이라는 의미도 알아내셨습니다.
Okay, back to circle square duty. Wait, no shot. Is this really unicube? What is this?
이번에는 앞쪽 문제에서 큐브일 거라고 예상했던 단어가 뜬금없는 데에서 다시 나오고 말았습니다. 확실히 이 문제는 글만 봐서는 큐브랑 아무 상관없어 보이거든요.
I don't think this is unicube, bro. This one letter thing is going to be hard to search for. I'm just going to search it through for...
I think it's right here. It's right here.
I just want to check it doesn't appear in other questions.
Oh, gotcha.
아쉽게도 여기선 사실 저 2개가 같은 단어가 아닌데 같은 거라고 착각을 하셨네요. 참고로 여기 주황색 액슈얼 덕님은 제가 디스코드 닉네임이 기억이 안 나는데 어쨌든 여기 17번 문제를 계속 푸셨습니다.
I'm tempted. I mean, I don't really want to use any hints, actually. I want to try solving 25, so I'm going to need some help with the words. Is this 1 row, 1 column, or is this one times? Circle pi 2 something?
Sorry, where are you reading that? Oh. Oh.
Like 0 and then sideways pi and then a 2 under it. I can't find it anywhere.
I think that's yore, maybe? The best that I can do is guess with cognates in Japanese, and the only thing I can think of is yori, which kind of sounds like yore, but I doubt that that's a cognate because that's just like a Japanese grammatical term which is like used for comparisons. 1 yore 1 ge, 2 yore 2 ge. There's also a very good chance I'm pronouncing it wrong. Like so this entire line here, like this is the same thing, like just repeated for 1, 2, 3, and then m.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is another word for even or something.
Wait, there was
that even or odd? Yeah.
Okay, this is even.
How do you know it's even?
We tried even and odd doesn't work. I'm also thinking maybe unit cube is unit square.
I was thinking that was just cube. Because like over here, we never actually use the fact that it's a unit cube if we're doing this proportion stuff.
The circle square person 2 bars thing. I can't find any other occurrences of that.
This bottom one?
Yeah.
자, 이쯤에서 빨리 감기 한번 돌려보겠습니다. 자, 이제 써니님은 모든 글자를 색칠하기에 이르는데요.
look at these annoying characters. I'm sorry. I am starting to get worried that my highlighting would this eventually become like color hell. Whatever.
Red, blue, gray. Okay, yeah. Sorry, wait, what's under each of those?
Wait, just to check, these two things are not the same, right?
The bottom one is wa, I think, and this one's ui.
I see.
By the way, all the pronunciations by Tusov have been correct so far. Amazing.
Let's go.
That skill could help you
In the real world or on this quiz?
in this quiz.
Because like the only thing that I can possibly do with it is like think of cognates, other than, or like English cognates perhaps. That would be great. But
Do we have any of the O and a 10 without the bar thing?
what is an O and a 10 without a bar?
like without the vertical bar that connects it.
Okay.
Do we know what this character is, or is this just a
The ui?
Yeah.
I don't have any guesses.
This is like I could see this being A7 is what value?
I believe this is a particle. I don't think that's actually part of the word. It's basically just asking what this noun is equal to. Like A sub 7, something about A, like I don't know how to put it in English. There is no English for this. I guess I'm thinking of this as like kind of an apostrophe S.
투수합님은 역시 여러 가지 언어에 대한 직관이 있으셔서 그런지 한국어 의가 영어의 어포스트로피 S에 해당한다는 것도 정확히 맞추셨습니다. 다만 이게 또 한국어 문법이라는 게 참 초보자한테 친화적이지가 않거든요.
What is the blue particle approximately doing?
The blue one is the object marker. The thing that's before it is the object. The orange one, the thing before it is like the topic of the sentence.
이게 진짜 엇가입니다. 분명 한국어를 처음 배우실 때 나는 밥을 먹는다 이런 거 하면서 목적어 뒤에 을이 온다 배우셨을 텐데 을의 동그라미를 지금 다 쳤는데 이 두 개만 목적어고 지금 이 두 개는 목적어가 아니에요. 이런 엇가가 없습니다. 는도 분명히 지금 주어인 줄 알고 는데다가 동그라미를 쳤는데 이것만 주어고 얘네는 조사가 아니에요. 어떻게 이런
Okay. I think a good thing to think about right now might be what the limit is. I feel like we can do some math.
Yeah, it almost looks like Fibonacci-esque in a way. Like you can imagine an alternative world where this gives phi or something.
So, okay, what are we thinking? Do you think you can do this without any lifelines? Are you trying to do it without any lifelines right now?
I think I could do it without any lifelines over the course of like a good day, but
이때 액추얼 덕님은 다른 분들이 킬러 문제 푸는 동안 17번 문제를 계속 해석하고 계셨습니다.
Next step, I'm gonna try to figure out what this thing is. The bathtub 2.
Bullock. I don't know what Zai means by I'm gonna get something out of being able to pronounce things. Like, here's another instance of your bathtub thing right here. Palok. Here, I'll just copy it. Oh, I did say palok. This is palok, not palok.
I don't think it's possible to figure out like what it is.
I'm pretty lost. I would be willing to take a hint. I don't know about you. The yes/no kind of questions, like we can just ask you any question, or is it like, does this word mean this?
You can ask any question.
Well, we could just run binary search, but that would take more than 3 questions. Well, if we get
Ternary search.
Yeah, exactly, ternary search.
Oh yes. Interesting. I see.
Well,
wait.
okay, how about this? We could enumerate all of the words on the quiz and then ask Zai the definition of the one that is in the index of the answer to the question as the now or neighbor.
We can submit like all of the other questions, and we say like yes if everything is correct, kind of one is incorrect, and no if at least 2 are incorrect.
이 시점에 25번과 17번을 뺀 문제들은 전부 정답이었고 17번도 액슈얼 덕님이 새롭게 올바르게 해석을 한 상태였습니다.
How many ways there are to make an equilateral triangle, for instance?
I still don't think we know what this
Bathtub
puto is.
Bathtub tea.
One thing we could do is get like Zai to answer how many of these words we've gotten wrong. Like maybe are all of these right or something.
이 시점에서 단어 해석은 사실 대부분은 맞았지만 그래도 틀린 게 조금은 있었고 아직 모르는 단어도 좀 있는 상태였습니다.
Let's figure out what the C over 201. I don't know how to describe the. Why would it have to do with whether it's even? There are always periods after each line. So this is one sentence and not two, right? I think that completely changes how I think about this.
Ehayo. Ehayo. What am I supposed to get from the pronunciation? Is this like a I say it in Korean and then someone interprets it in Chinese kind of deal?
I guess maybe can you pronounce everything like once?
I'll go from top to bottom. 등, 이, 수, 열, 수열, 세, I think that's 세, 짝수, 삼각용, 삼각용. Ah, 삼각계. Okay, that is triangle. I know that one. Okay, then this is equilateral triangle. 무게 중심? 무게 중심? 중심.
Oh, the center of gravity? Is this 中心 or 重心?
I think it's 중심, but it says 중심.
I'm sorry, but Tusov, can you start from the very top end?
This is 수. Okay. This is 수열. Okay. 수열. This is 수열. Just 수열. This is 세. I think 삼각형. Okay. 무게. I don't know what mu게 is. Let me think about that. The objects center.
Oh, wait. This word here, this letter here is the same as this one. This is the same 종. Equilateral cube or equilateral polygon or polytope.
How do you pronounce this?
육면제? 육면제.
Oh, Yokminte.
Yo. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
So
So it is cube. It's cube and a unit cube or something. There we go. What's the word for me?
This is probably not, but
I'm not thinking of anything.
일본어와 중국어 지식을 사용해서 한자어의 의미는 정확히 맞추신 상태입니다. 하지만 문제가 아직 호락호락하지 않습니다. 부터와 까지 이 두 보조사의 의미를 정확히 알려면 좀 말도 안 되는 추리가 필요한데요. 현재 이 문제에서 이 단어가 시작하는 항을 뜻한다는 걸 알아냈는데 그 단어가 여기에도 똑같이 나옵니다. 그리고 지금 수학적으로 SN이 처음 N개의 항의 합이라는 걸 알고 있는 상태라서 이 부분이 그 말을 뜻해야 되는데 이 단어가 썸을 뜻한다는 건 알았고 지금 시작하는 걸 뜻한다고 알고 있는 이 단어에 있는 이 글자가 여기 N 바로 뒤에도 있습니다. 이게 항이라는 걸 알아내면 이 부분의 의미가 시작하는 항부터 N번째 항을 뜻한다고 추론하는 게 이론상 가능은 한데
I'm gonna be real. I don't think we're gonna get these even if we ask all of our lifelines.
I would be up to Naver, the weird bathtub on top of the two thing.
Which one's the bathtub? Oh, I see.
Like this
All right, you want to do that? I'm down. Screw it.
I guess, can you pronounce it?
Bullock.
How sure are we that this is just a block?
Block, that would be great. Bullock. Oh, I wonder if we have one block of size 1, 2 blocks of size 2, 3 blocks of size 3.
Wait, huh?
Okay, the way of making an area 2 rectangle, there are like 2 ways, right? What about an area 3 rectangle? Is this like a partitioning question? I could ask as a question, am I on the right track? What do you think?
I really want to kind of ask, does that word mean block or something similar?
Okay, go for it. Yeah.
Does this word mean block or anything similar? So basically answer yes if it means basically block. Answer maybe if it's not exactly block, but it's not gonna be a hurdle in answering the question. And answer no if it is not block and it's important to answering the question.
Can we safely interpret it as block?
Yes.
All right.
Yay.
Good luck.
I think this is until. In 24, it would also make sense. I can state that the first term is 7, and the first term until the end has a total of SN.
Yor and A might just be width and height. Yore tehayo.
Is this le?
What does that mean?
Le is column. I'm pretty sure this is true because it's also the same character in geometric sequence.
Okay.
Because sequence is apparently a column of numbers. And then this is in this column. I don't even know if this is such that f of 2 is 2, f of 3 is 5, f of 4 is 6. This could be like
Yeah, I could be talking about some other f. I don't even know.
this could be like let f of 2 be 2.
Yeah, you're right. I have a hypothesis for a yes or no question. I'm wondering if maybe we can ask if it's reasonable for us to be able to expect to contrive this sequence.
To deduce it like purely based on like the current vibes and these three numbers.
Yeah. All right, Zai.
Okay.
Are these data points here something that we could reasonably deduce from the information we have at hand? Answer yes if we can definitely derive this from stuff we've kind of already said. Answer kinda if it's like theoretically deducible, but we don't really know all of the details yet of how the construction is done exactly. And say no if it's just like some arbitrary sequence that someone's handing us.
It is kinda.
Kinda, okay.
Because you've just told me that you are lost in the previous part.
Okay, but if we were to understand the previous parts, then it would be constructible somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to neighbor something?
Sure, we can neighbor I would suggest the red outline thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. 터러네? Oh, this is just 터러. So I guess 터러 might be the whole word. I'm just going to ask to neighbor the entirety of 터러네 and hope that he gives me something that tells us what the difference between 네 and 터러 is.
On Naver Dictionary right now, I'm going to search this. Okay.
Removal.
Remove. The blocks removal. So I think this might be telling us the rules of how to remove blocks.
Okay, I'm gonna try out the current sequence I have in mind to see if it's solvable.
What on earth is this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but I just divide out all of the 2.
Oh.
문제가 거의 마무리되어 가는데 여기서 한번 문제를 정리해 보겠습니다. 영어로 직역하면 이렇게 되고요. 블럭이 열마다 1개, 2개, 3개, 4개 이런 식으로 쌓여 있는데 쌓인 개수가 짝수인 칸은 다 절반으로 만들어버리고 그래도 짝수인 칸은 또 절반으로 만들어버려서 짝수인 칸이 없을 때까지 반복하는 거죠. 그러고서 앞에부터 m번째 칸까지 세서 블럭의 개수의 합이 fm이라고 하고 마지막 식을 구해라.
Operating under my assumption, I get 3 over 16, so I get 19.
Yeah, we get these 3 blocks out of 16. Yes, I find the same thing.
P분의 Q는 16분의 3, 정답 19로 마지막 문제까지 맞춰내면서 3시간이 걸린 챌린지가 마무리됐습니다. 마지막에 어떻게 푸셨는지 해설을 한번 부탁드렸는데요.
So if you consider the any case where it's f of 2a, then you sum it over the odd numbers and you sum it over the even numbers. What you want to do is for the odd numbers, you can just add them up. You can just get 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9. And for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, that's the same as summing up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is f of 5, right? And in general, you have f of 2a is going to be equal to a squared plus f of a. F of 1 is equal to 1, f of 2 is 1 squared plus 1, f of 4 is 2 squared plus 2, f of 8 is like 4 squared plus like that, so 4 squared plus 6. And so I can rewrite this but backwards by saying f of 8 is equal to 4 squared, and then plus 2 squared, and then plus 1 squared, and then plus 1. In general, for f to the 2 to the k, this is 2 to the k minus 1 squared, and then 2 to the k minus 2 squared, all the way up until 2 to the 0 squared. So you can move the squared inside, and so this would be equal to 4 to the k minus 1 over 4 minus 1, which is what I've written over here. If you like plug into the original limits over there, and then you would just cancel, and this would be 4 minus 1 whole thing over 16, and that should be the answer.
이렇게 써니님이 굉장히 모범적인 풀이를 보여주셨고요. 투수함님은 좀 더 직관적으로 푸셨는데 그 직관을 좀 풀어 설명드리겠습니다. 블럭 중에서 홀수는 그대로 남기고 짝수는 반으로 나누는 거죠. 이때 홀수만 보면 이런 삼각형 모양이 됩니다. 이제 남은 블럭 중에서 또 홀수는 남기고 짝수는 반으로 나눠야 되는데 남은 홀수들이 또 삼각형 모양이 됩니다. 이런 패턴이 반복됩니다. 그래서 FM, 블럭의 개수의 합이 대강 이런 삼각형들의 넓이 합과 비슷해지는데요. 이때 구해야 하는 식에 있는 숫자들을 보면 2의 n 플러스 1승은 2의 n승의 2배, 2의 n 플러스 2승은 그거의 또 2배라서 비율이 이렇게 됩니다. 그러면 결국 삼각형 하나만 봤을 때 이 빨간 부분의 넓이가 분자고 삼각형 전체의 넓이가 분모가 되는 거거든요. 이런 식으로 격자를 그려보면 빨간 부분의 넓이는 격자 1칸 반, 삼각형 전체 넓이는 8칸, 그래서 답이 1.5 나누기 8이 됩니다. 이제 후기를 들어볼 차례인데요. 우선 이 킬러 문제에는 사실 이미지가 붙어 있었습니다.
Oh, you can uncrop that? So I was able to get the image the whole time.
Yes, you could.
Wow, all this block business was like a complete red herring.
This is like that thing where it's like, you know, Johnny has 3 apples and gives like 1 to Jack. But here it's like, yeah, has 3 cubes. Gives-
That was a
you.
challenge.
That was a hard challenge.
Yay. I really love how yeah, there's a lot of math that goes into deducing what these are. I like the limit. I also like definitely solving the F itself is like not completely trivial. This is a nice problem.
Thank you so much for being till the end.
Thank you. That was really cool.
Thank you. 담화 예고, 써니의 복수, 중국 수능 모의고사 중국어로 풀기, 그리고 3사이클 채널에 곧 파워포인트 작도 관련한 영상도 하나 올라갈 예정입니다.
I found one of your bathtubs.